Young Junk!
Then.
Hey, what's up to our sidekicks and henchmen out there in the mother-loving geek nation? Thank you for tuning in to this very special Cult Pop Podcast Live, episode 133. If you're new here, this is a place where we talk about movies and comics and TV, an era of gods and monsters, and all the other things that scratch your dirty, nerdy little itches. Tonight.
Oh, no, you can. No, tonight we're broadcasting to you live from Young Chunk HQ, which so happens to be, from what I'm told and what I've experienced, a bomb-ass podcast studio in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
I'm your host, Johnny Destructo of Johnny Destructo's Hero Complex, located at 4327 Main Street, Philadelphia, PA 19127. It's a rad-ass comic shop that caters to rad-ass folks just like yourselves out there.
Hey, can we investigate what a rad-ass is?
Send us pictures at Gmail, cultpopgo at gmail.com.
I was actually just going to have a conversation about what makes a rad-ass. Not solicit pornography.
Shelf.
From
Shelf
space?
You need good shelf space in your comic book store.
It's rad-ass?
To hold all the rad-ass things.
So
you know what I'm
seating.
saying, wink.
I don't know if they do. You might have to be a little more.
You know what's wink? Oh, it's your mouth making that noise.
Yeah, wink.
I thought just when you wink it.
yeah.
It's just, wink.
With me tonight is our brilliant co-host and also co-host of another of your favorite podcasts. It's called Inside the Morgue, and this is Alice.
Hi. Also here tonight from the weekly comic book podcast, Fresh Floppies, it's
Neil.
Oh, yeah. I misspelled my own name. That's me-ish, but perhaps the most important person that's here with us tonight in the booth. Probably the greatest man I've ever known, present company included.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, including myself, is our
Intrepid, delicious,
confidant, wildly attractive producer, Dylan.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Dylan! 1, 2, 3. Dylan. Dab, Dylan.
You know what? You keep doing that. I'm going to have a serious moment while he's dabbing and dillying.
Dabbing dilly.
Dylan's been with us since we got here at the Young, right? In this space.
Yeah, sure have.
33 weeks.
Mother Hubbard.
I thought you were going to say years.
And he's saying goodbye to move on to greener pastures. Like the Rainbow Bridge. He's dying. We're putting him down.
I'm getting put down hard.
Greener pastures. So like sod. No, a farm?
Yeah.
Hanging out with cows?
A farm in the sky.
He is, okay, all jokes aside, he is starting a podcast with cows. In the middle of Pennsylvania.
Talking about movies.
And pasteurization.
Thank you.
It's a niche market.
Pasteurization.
Yes, it's a whole thing.
Milk.
It's basically honestly an indictment of industrialized farming.
It's funny because he's targeting the Amish, but he doesn't know how he's going to get them to listen.
You don't think he has that figured out?
Oh, yeah.
It's just a speaker truck, and he drives around farmland, the Amish country, just
playing,
blowing.
Yeah,
like,
it's
blowing
not
it
even
out.
recorded. It's just always live.
Yeah,
Just
always live, rolling around. What's your viewership? Yes. that guy, that horse and
cow.
buggy over there. Yeah, it's gonna be great.
Dylan, we love you.
Love you guys.
I brought you cookies.
Really?
Sure.
Well, I mean, he bought
Started
cookies.
them.
Shh, they're for Dylan.
Oh,
It's our
I'm gonna steal one.
our Superman cookies.
So Noel brought. Oh, did we? Everyone's introduced, right?
Yeah, we're all here.
Yeah, hi.
He brought us limited edition fudge stripes from Keebler, the elves.
Yeah, they're berry. What's the actual flavor?
Strongberry.
Strong berry.
Strong.
They do smell like
They,
They smell like crunchberry cereal.
I was thinking Frankenberry.
They smell like cereal bars. Have you ever had those like terrible cereal bars? That's what they taste like.
terrible cereal bars.
Terrible,
We've already
delicious
established that
cereal
are
bars.
very different.
I love the original versions of these.
I don't.
It's just like the cookie with like chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
I've
Drizzle?
never loved
Oh, yeah.
I've never loved shortbread chocolate cookies. Like it's not my jam, but I don't hate on them. It's just Keebler fudgies. I think they're called.
Sure,
These are nice.
Yeah,
They
they're not
smell-
bad.
They smell like they taste stronger. I'm
They
away from the mic. I
they
just
smell
realized.
like old cereal,
They do.
which is intoxicating.
I don't like it.
I
I love it.
Don't like it at all.
Do you want to throw one at Dylan?
Yeah.
You're closest.
Anyway,
Yeah, but tonight That's in line. This is in line with our topic tonight. We are talking about Big Blue, Man of Tomorrow, Perpetual Boy Scout, Man of Steel, some say, Clark Kent, Kal-El. Yeah, that's right, Superman. Oh. We might even do a Superman bracket if we have time of all the live-action Superman movies. But before we do that, we're going to talk about what we've been up to this past week, maybe a listener email that we didn't put in the notes, but we've got it. Don't worry.
Working on it.
But also, Alice.
Not so gentle reminder that if you're here live, feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. And if you're watching later, you can still do all that fun stuff.
Look, we love a little back and forth. So pipe up in the chat. We like getting it in, getting it out.
Yep.
Yeah.
No time for the old in and out today, love. We're just coming to read the pizza.
Yeah. Yep. Anyway, speaking of, yes.
Emails. We got letters.
We have letter?
Oh, we got lots and lots and lots and lots of letter.
You didn't do it that time. You didn't sing along with us. We should do it again. You want to do it again?
We got letters.
Oh, we have letters?
Oh,
we've got lots and lots and lots and lots of letters.
There we go.
There we go.
Superman
why are you so
review.
scared?
A Gen Xer's existential lament. Guys, I'm reading the email.
We're having a moment.
I'm doing important things. I'm not messing around. I'm doing important stuff. Superman review. A Gen Xer's existential lament from Pink Apocalypse. Strap in.
Wait.
It's a longie.
Hold on a second. Don't all the TikTok-y cool things now do like we're going to eat these cookies?
It's ASMR.
Really long, like
I'll be honest.
ASMR.
I will, at the end of a long day, I will use my pen and I will sit and I will listen to some ASMR.
Can we
love it.
key this up really high? Just like,
I'm not here to talk about red shorts, Snyder trolls, quippy dialogue, or any of that crap. That's what the detail nerds are talking about. I'm talking about epistemological,
epistemological.
I did it right the first time. Structure. I'm a load-bearing nerd. I am also aware that I am going to be completely alone and against the world on this. Everyone everywhere seems to love this movie. I do not, says Pink Apocalypse. My points are these. There's no coherent tone or meaningful weight. Should I wait until a review to maybe do this?
I already disagree. Did you pre-read it?
I didn't.
I mean,
the opening
if we
scene.
get into spoilers, then maybe we shouldn't do that.
Maybe we shouldn't.
Hey,
maybe we should wait.
You go ahead and start. You go ahead and start talking. Let me start reading.
Yeah, he's gonna skim it. I like to do it cold, just like bust it out. Eddie Madison's in the chat going, "Greetings, programs. Be excellent to each other and party on. We shall." And then Kaiser Gordon says,
I'm gonna give
"What?
two thumbs up.
You're misrepresenting Kaiser. It was one thumb up."
Well, speaking for myself.
Yeah. What do you think?
She does talk a little bit about obviously things that happen in the movie. I don't agree with like any of this. Okay. Jimmy's situation isn't funny. He's just a manipulative asshole.
I think
that's kind of true.
Wait for the review.
Yeah, maybe we'll talk about this after the review.
Sorry, Pink. We're gonna wait until we're gonna include you in the review process.
Yeah, because if we did this email pre the review, it would just bleed into us agreeing or disagreeing with it and talk about it. Yeah. So like we could start the review with this email.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I apologize. We should have done this ahead of time, but I'd just like to go in cold. Christopher Goodnight says, "Almost forgot to show up." Me too. But yeah, here we all are. Yay for us. Now comes the point of the show where I ask my friends and cohorts what was popping for them this week, and I'm going to start with Alice.
Me.
What was popping with you this week?
Those pecs.
Look at these pecs. Look at this man.
Those man pecs.
I got my man.
He
lives in Philly with me now. He was at my childhood home in New York. And since he's moved, we're getting really serious after 30 years together.
Nice.
He's moved in.
He's afraid of commitment.
He's very.
Two things.
Yeah.
One, that is a very wide neck.
Yeah.
He does not. He does not skip.
I didn't notice how like disproportionate it is until I like took him out of the apartment and started showing him to everybody. They're like, he's a weird head and neck.
His neck starts at his shoulders, like literally at the edges of his shoulders.
This is my man. For the people that don't know, when I was 2, I asked my parents for a man for Christmas because I couldn't say Superman, and my brother had this exact action figure, and I just called him the man. So it became a joke in my family.
Is that an action figure or a doll? JD.
Cheekbones.
I don't know. Yeah,
action figure or doll?
Doll.
I think doll also because the points of articulation and the size are not action figure. It's doll.
Yeah, his arms look a little too short too.
He's also.
I like
Stop criticizing my man. He's never gonna come out of the apartment again.
I like that man is eternally ready to dap.
Hell
yeah. Bap.
Hell yeah.
I know why his hands are like that because they want it to be the flying.
Yep.
But I genuinely hate that his right arm is just ready to go,
It's
just
left.
ready to
It's his
heil.
left.
Oh, sorry, his left. Oh, okay, yeah. his
But
left hand,
still,
sorry.
I also hate it.
It's-
which is why I never put him in the flying.
Never
pose.
put him in the flying pose because
Yeah,
it's not, but does look problematic.
it does.
So
Yeah.
this,
Maybe we could put something in his arm.
are we talking about this one?
Yeah.
Don't you dare.
Because I have been to an adult store before, and that looks exactly like something you'd find in an adult store.
You're ruining my man.
For your bottom. Put it in your bottom. You've not seen this?
No.
This is
No.
my favorite
I'll email you-
childhood
I'll-
toy,
I'll
and
text
he's
you about
now
it later.
just being
No,
ripped to
you know what?
shreds.
I'm
Don't.
going to send you so many pictures.
Please don't. Okay, so I was just talking about like some edgelord making it seem like a Sig Heil,
Yeah.
Oh!
a Roman salute.
I was
you
going-
went straight
went
to
right
like
to
you
butt
went straight to
stuff.
like,
I went
hey,
to butt
Superman
stuff.
likes fisting.
Yeah.
Like no. What?
Is it really fisting?
I mean, if all the knuckles get in there,
I'm
think
so upset.
if all the knuckles get in there, I figure it's like
Close enough.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
tomato. We're splitting hairs. It's up your butt.
Yeah.
I've had this toy for 30 years.
Yeah. And we ruined it in 2 minutes.
I love your
I
man.
can't bring cherished memories
Did you-
on this
hang on,
Because we'll
podcast.
talk about splitting
Did you
anal hairs.
did you bring him to the movie with you?
No, I didn't.
Why not?
Well, 'cause apparently I made the right choice. People would
Yeah.
just rip him to shreds. Oh.
No, he need to have his own seat
Oh.
and stuff.
Kevin gave us 2 thumbs up.
All of them.
Oh, hell yeah. Thanks, Kevin.
Sam C says, I ate like 4 of those cookies. Body dysmorphia Superman. Rob Beatty says, those Superman proportions are brought to you by Thalamide? Thalidomide. Thalidomide. Wow. I picked up a weird segment to pop in.
Yeah.
LOL.
Hey,
Ronnie Strike. Hi.
Ronnie, you're not new here. You,
You
know,
know.
that he always goes there. Just
Yeah.
it like
I stay there.
reflexively. Yeah, it's his like a low simmer
My
point.
comfort,
Just like
my comfort space.
Like I am just simmering
Listen,
in.
look at it.
Stop.
It's-
Stop looking at it.
No
Don't.
one here. No one else
Don't
in this
look
room.
at it.
No, but look
He's
at it.
self-conscious about it now.
And his throbbing neck muscles.
For sanitation, do you put something over it before it?
Oh, I would imagine.
Yeah.
I've never used it,
You
but I
would
have
imagine.
seen it. Oh, I do imagine. I'm currently imagining. Anyway, so, you got-
Dun, 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 dun.
so your older brother had something
wait,
just
wait,
like this.
No, hold on. I'm not done.
Oh.
If you were using the toy in that way, would you?
This toy?
Get away
Let,
from
let
him.
me finish. If you
man?
if you were using the man in that way,
Yeah.
would you? In the process, hold on. Let me finish the whole question. Would you, while in the process, hum the theme to yourself?
Do 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 do.
I'm never bringing anything I like on this podcast again.
Did you ever see that skit? one of us has a vibrator in our bottom. Have you seen that skit? That song. It's so
Aunt
good.
Donna?
It's so
Yeah,
good.
they're wonderful.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. Hi.
Hey.
This was
Tell
the
us more.
segment we like to call "We Ruined Alice's Childhood."
That's every
You're
show.
welcome.
We'd be like, that's every episode.
True.
I think he's really cool, Alice.
I love the
you know
man.
I know you do.
Here, so-
Yeah.
I love his fabric cape.
I'm gonna make you one ironclad promise. I never want to put that up my butt. Ever.
He's not saying he won't.
No.
He's just saying he won't ever want to.
I'll tell you this right now. No matter what the circumstance, if you find that up my butt, it was not
On purpose.
consensually or on purpose. That is a straight fire fact. And I will I will
Upset with this
Hold on.
conversation.
What is that on God?
it is a fact on God.
Yeah.
That's redundant. If I said it's a fact,
fact on God.
it's just like on God. that will
cap?
never be up my
No
ass.
cap.
No cap.
Not a single cap.
No caps. No caps. Noticed. No caps. Indicated. Found.
Yeah.
No caps found. Whatever.
Moving on.
You're doing great.
Anyway.
Riz for days.
Hey, Noel, what was popping for you? And how can I tie it into butt?
Oh, okay. I got it. So being as it is a Superman themed podcast, I want to talk about one of my favorite versions of the character, which we do not agree on,
Sure.
is Smallville.
Wonderful.
And it has a little bit of resurgence lately because they started, Michael Rosenbaum and Tom Welling started a rewatch podcast called
what's it called?
Talkville.
Nice. Huh? Oh, cookies.
And people are rediscovering it because it showed up on Hulu. So, like, on TikTok and social media, it's just like everybody's watching this show that they weren't alive during. And is not. It's 10 seasons,
Yeah.
23 episodes a season.
That's a lot.
It's a lot of show, and I feel like people don't like TV habits these days, or today. TV habits are wildly different than they were 15 years ago. So to have a weekly, 9-month-long television show about Superman for 10 fucking years was so weird that no one thought about for 10 years, and then it just kind of came back to the point where, I'm watching interviews with David Cornsweet, and they're asking him who his favorite Superman is. He was like, I actually grew up with Tom Welling.
Oh, I love that.
Like
That's adorable.
Generations are kind of finding it, or like that's their Superman that they kind of like grew into. And I'm like,
in the same way that like Jon Stewart is a lot of a whole generation's Green Lantern because they grew up with cartoons.
Unlimited.
Yeah, Unlimited's Justice League Unlimited.
And
That's awesome.
I don't know. I think, and it made me start thinking about the show. Like, it is very easy to make. It is a CW show. It ran from. I didn't look up the dates.
What
Can you
was
look
it
them up for me?
before it was CW?
The
Do you remember
WB.
WB. That's right.
It was WB, CW. If you can tell me the years, but it was literally the only superhero live action content.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
There was like the X-Men movie.
2001 to 2011.
There was only the X-Men movie and the first Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And Blade. Like, that's it. It was literally the only sequential live action storytelling in the superhero realm. And the fact that it lasted for 10 seasons is so weird. There is effort and talent there. Yeah. But the thing about it is, like, every season was 20 something episodes long. So there was maybe 10 episodes of pure overarching plot, and then 15 episodes of Freak of the Week,
Right.
this other mutation, and
That's where I first heard the term Freak of the Week.
yeah, they took the Buffy paradigm of storytelling and was just like, there's really only like maybe 10 episodes of story, but another 10 episodes of just random bad guy for a week. And the joke was that just Smallville had a lot of kryptonite radiation, so this person was mutated by a bug that ate kryptonite, and this person was mutated by whatever.
Kryptonite milkshakes.
There you go.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
There was such dumb stuff, but then there was also like some of the best, sweetest, most earned emotional moments in regards to the Kents. And so like
Mom and Pa Ken and their relationship with Clark.
absolutely
Loved it.
endearing.
They were
Wonderfully
great.
endearing.
Also, what is her name from Superman 3? She played Lana Lang originally in the Christopher Reeve films.
Yeah. Annette O'Toole.
Annette O'Toole. So when she came back to play his mom,
Over the years
wonderful.
too, they brought back like stuff. Helen Slater played
Laura L, his mom, his Kryptonian mother.
Christopher Reeve came in and directed episodes, as well as played Dr. Kurt Swan, who knew about Kryptonian information and stuff.
It's like an astrophysicist
And
or something.
and they also, it was very, very CW coded. There was amazing needle drops every episode, just like cool action needle drops. It was just such a wonderful show.
I used to hate it, but after a while, somebody save me. I was like, I love this song.
There was a early meme of. I did have the soundtrack for this first season, I believe, yeah. But the character of Pete, his best friend in high school.
That's right.
There's like a dance in the first season. There's like a dance, and the band Remy Zero, who sings that song.
And he's Remy Zero.
So it was like a cool product placement moment of just like, I'm gonna go watch this band Remy Zero, and then they just played the theme song.
Yeah, he's like the only person in the crowd just like knows the name of the band.
But the show was on so long that they created their own continuity. Like, they diverged from the comics altogether. They introduced these characters early. They created whole new characters that then showed up in
Justice League.
that then showed up in the comics. Like Chloe Sullivan was a net new character that they incorporated into the comics. Like, it really was a
I
moment.
used to love Chloe.
Yeah,
Chloe was great.
until she became a
sex cult.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was my
Mac.
favorite. She was the Lois Lane before Lois Lane showed up.
Yeah.
But I am very, very intimately aware of all of like the problems with the show. But it really was just like a really fun moment in time when we had nothing.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And it has lasted in a very interesting way.
I have said on multiple occasions that I have hate watched that show.
It's hate watchable.
I want to say again that it was probably more like hope watching, because there are things like that, things like Annette O'Toole and the Duke boy who played Pa Kent.
John Schneider.
Like the dynamic between them all them on the farm and everything, and the way they were raising him, it just felt really pleasant and nice and something to aspire to. And I really liked all of that. And then they would have things like, what's his name from Buffy? James Marsters would come on and play Brainiac and stuff like that. There were things in there. There were gems in there that I thought were really, really cool. But there was also this like up and down of real cheese. And the thing I always kind of go to with regards to the writing of this show is in the very first episode, Clark's walking along and I guess he's reading Nietzsche. He drops his books and Lana helps him pick up his stuff and hands it. She goes, "So what are you, Clark? Man or Superman?" I'm like, okay, I get it. Yes. It's like, I feel like every episode had lines like that.
Oh, absolutely. But my takeaway from that though was how narratively almost borderline brilliant it was that he is not aware of, in that scene, he's not aware that he just knows he's different. He doesn't know his heritage or lineage. She has a pendant that has a piece of the meteorite. And he is always affected by it, but he thinks he just has a crush in his butterflies and can't talk to her because he's so nervous. But really, he's being slowly poisoned when he's around her.
Yeah, she's wearing a necklace of kryptonite.
But that is just like such a fun little thing that they do. And same thing with how, as the seasons go on, he gains new abilities because he's going through puberty in the show. X-ray, what is it? Heat vision. Heat vision is literally horniness.
Whenever it's like errant boners. Like whenever he would get turned on or whatever in class, all of a sudden he would melt things with his eyes.
And he has to learn how to like it.
Yeah. Classic.
It's true. It's just true. He has to learn those kinds of things are not explorable in just a movie, that they had the space and the success to keep doing it and it wasn't always great, but it was still memorable. Yeah, I have a soft spot for it.
I have oftentimes wondered or thought about going back and revisiting it.
It might be a fun passive watch in the shop, and only in so much as not only do I not really have to pay attention to it, it gives you there are times in my life I've watched things that I was just emotionally too edgy to appreciate what it was doing. And then later in life, I'll read it or watch it again and be like, okay.
That was very fun.
I get it.
I like that.
I feel like some parts of because we were maybe 5 or 6 years apart.
Yeah.
So if I was 25 and watching Smallville, I would have thought it was the dumbest shit in the world. But being 19 and bereft of nothing, right out of high school, it was kind of great.
Yeah.
So revisit it now, maybe you'd feel differently. I mean, there would still be really fucking dumb Freak of the Week episodes, but
yeah. There are definitely things to like about that. And
Michael Rosenbaum, awesome.
Get ready to say that.
Awesome Lex.
What a wonderful Lex.
Yeah,
he's so good. And the Flash, in the animated series, really great Flash. I've checked out a bunch of his podcasts. Inside of You. He's great. I like that dude a lot.
Ronnie Strike. Clark on the show only owned red and blue clothes. That's true. Yeah. It was all good stuff. I really like the episodes when they introduced different kryptonite. Yes, they did red and blue at one point, I think. It has a lack of goodness in an ocean of bad. Oh, a lake of goodness in an ocean of bad. Yeah.
He was hot for teacher.
He was hot for teacher. Smallville couldn't fail. It was a true palate cleanse from Lois and Clark. That's also true.
Yeah, I was of the age that I loved Lois and Clark.
I was like 8 or 9. I was obsessed with it, but I didn't like it.
She was one of my first crushes. Oh, Terry Hatcher.
Terry Hatcher was probably my sexual awakening was Terry Hatcher.
And then I specifically started watching The Real Housewives, or what was that show called that she was on?
Desperate Housewives.
Desperate Housewives. I started watching that because Terry Hatcher. I was like, Terry Hatcher's back. Yeah, I was on. Oh, and then Kevin says, I really like the idea of hope watching.
Yes, JD coined that. Reading and watching something because you hope it gets better, not
Amazing Spider-Man. We were talking about Amazing Spider-Man on our other show, Fresh Floppies. And I've been through Spider-Man throughout my entire life, and there's been peaks and valleys. But even when it's not great, I keep reading in the hope that it'll be good because I want it to be good.
My whole thing is
anything wanting it to be bad.
My thing is if you're not enjoying it, take a break and you're like, well, I'm hoping reading. I'm read it. I want it to keep getting better.
Yeah. Let's see. Lois and Clark was my Superman, says Christopher.
Oh, I think Sam had mentioned up here too that if we scroll up, the current Superman actually saw the movie in IMAX at King of Prussia. Yeah, the actor who played Superman.
David Cornsweet, was that KOP to watch in IMAX?
He lives here with his.
He
his
still
wife and
lives
kid.
here?
Yeah, he's got he grew up in the area, and then like first job was at the Arden Theater in Old City, and
You know, you probably missed him. He had glasses on.
Hypno glasses. Makes sense.
Also, just real quick before we move on from Smallville, I do have a nostalgia for these billboards were everywhere
Yeah.
before the show had come out. And I love the image of this.
Even the
So good.
the context of that in the show, the fact that they pick a freshman or a nerd every year and do the Smallville S in the cornfield.
Yeah.
With that, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's got the pendant on. Yeah.
The kryptonite pendant.
That's why he can't defend himself.
Yep.
It's a good show.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
I want to go back.
it's a
Now,
nostalgic show.
Yes.
I don't know if it's always good, but it definitely earned its
Stripes.
place.
I will say it didn't end. I had higher hopes for the ending. I was so curious about how they were going to get from where they were in Smallville to like modern Superman continuity, and I feel like they just kind of flubbed it.
Well,
but also because of budget, they
by
couldn't even
the-
get a costume for him.
Yeah, well, it was Brandon Routh's
the
costume.
Brandon Routh, which
yeah.
barely fit him.
But by the end, by like the later seasons, they were like 30
Yeah.
because it was on for 10 years. So like they were actively working in the Daily Planet. They were
Doomsday
together.
shows up and
Him and Lois were getting married. Like it was forever.
Yeah.
So like they couldn't do a full on superhero show at that point.
yes.
Afford it.
And what was their main thing? It was like no flights, no tights.
No flights, no tights. Yeah.
the whole thing.
So every time he would be flying, it would be either he was possessed or it was in a dream or it was on accident. Like there was no explicit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, what was up with me?
Yeah. What's up with you, bud?
What was popping for me? I'll tell you. It was a movie that had come out many years ago, and I had all but forgotten it. And then I saw a trailer for a new one, and I went, "Now You See Me." I remember that movie.
2013.
It came out, 2013. It's a PG-13 film. It is starring Jesse Eisenberg, Common, Mark Ruffalo, Woody Harrelson, Isla Fisher, Dave Franco, Melanie Laurent, Morgan Freeman, and Michael Caine. So I was like, oh man, what a cast. I remember really enjoying that movie when it came out. And so Sushan and I revisited the first one and the second one. Now You See Me 2. And boy, are they bad.
Yeah.
I forgot. I don't think I realized how bad they were. I think I was of the correct age to be like, oh, this is cool. All these things that the filmmakers are telling me is so cool in this movie. Yeah, this is cool. It's not cool. I think this movie really wants you to think it's cool.
Yeah.
And it comes across so stilted and lame, and the dialogue is pretty bad. There's a couple of fun flips in Now You See Me. For anyone who doesn't know, Now You See Me is, you know what? I'll tell you what it is. An FBI agent and an Interpol detective track a team of illusionists who pull off bank heists during their performances and reward the audiences with the money. So it's this sort of a bunch of David Blaine's on TV robbing from the rich and giving to the poor. Neat idea. What did you think of it, Noel?
Have you seen these movies?
Yes. I at least seen the first one. I cannot remember if I saw the second one.
I like the idea of it more than I enjoyed the movie. I saw it in the theaters, and there's points in the movie where, I mean, I don't need to know how a trick is done or an illusion's done, but there's points in the movie where that is all special effects, and no one can do that.
That's what I said to Sushan the other night. I'm like,
There's a magical realism that is
Yeah.
not explained or explored. It's just the movie, and you're like, no, they're magicians. They could do it. I'm like, you either show me how they pull it off as a part of the heist,
yes.
or you don't do it, because this is just magic.
One of my favorite parts of the Ocean's 11 films, the modern ones, is them showing you how they did the thing
Competency
later.
porn.
Competency porn, yes.
This should have
Whereas
been
they're
that
like,
too, yeah.
hey, you know how we did it? CGI.
Well, so there's points in these movies where they are actually doing like really well placed sleight of hand, and it's the most entertaining goddamn thing in the world. Like, I remember when he's handcuffed to the table and he keeps like
So
switching
good.
that kind of shit
That bit was great.
for days.
Yeah.
But then when it's like we're stopping the rain and like.
Oh, yeah,
You're
I forgot
not
about that
doing
part.
that. Yeah, I know you're not doing that, and I know that there's no apparatus for you to do that. But then there's mirror stuff that they do. Like, so when they're in the heat of these, there's a couple of parts in both the movies where there's like the heat of an action beat.
Is it Dave Franco?
Yeah.
Dave Franco's action sequence in the first Now You See Me is bonkers cool.
That shit
So
is
good.
all believable in sleight of hand when they do cool mirror stuff and like cards and flick. That's awesome. But when they do like the big things and the big heist and then just kind of wave it away with like, we're magicians, we could do it.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's not how. That's not how heist movies work.
Yeah.
At all. So I lose suspension of disbelief even in the most unbelievable thing.
Yeah. But there is a reveal at the end that I was kind of like, oh, I forgot about this. That's kind of solid. Like who the fourth.
I
man
don't
is.
even think he's in the third
The newest?
movie. Yeah.
But yeah, I was excited about it, and I was like, man, this movie insists upon itself.
It insists upon itself.
Look how cool we are. Like, yeah, you're fine.
It's that's actually that's it, look how cool we are.
And it's the same. Like Jesse Eisenberg has 3 modes, and one of them, I think 2 of them, are I'm the most intelligent person in the room, but also the most pompous about it. And I do not find that charming. And mostly everyone in this movie is doing the same bit. I'm the most intelligent, but also the most pompous about how intelligent I am. Oh, you thought you had one over on me? Well, I have it on you. Ha ha ha.
Wow.
Yeah.
Part 2 was directed by John M. Chu
Yes.
of Wicked.
Yes.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Be better, John.
But yeah,
just kidding.
anyway, that was popping for me.
And Ruben Fleischer is directing the third one.
I don't know who that is.
Venom 1.
Oh, wow.
Venom 1, Mobster Squad, something.
Monster Squad?
The first Zombieland.
Yeah, that's
Alright.
fine.
I love the first
The
zombie
first
one.
one's good. I've never seen the second one.
I actually haven't either, I don't think. I love the first one. That was one of my favorite zombie movies.
So that's what's been Poppin.
In the chat, Ronnie Strike says, oh man, when Heaven's Prisoners came out, had to go see some Terry Hatcher naked. What?
She has
sorry.
done nudity before.
Hey,
You're welcome.
hey Dylan, can you bring that up on the big screen? Christopher Goodnight says, I hated the first one mainly because it wasn't The Prestige.
Nothing is, but
The Prestige still is so good.
Nothing
That
is good.
movie holds up.
Ooh, wait, off topic, on topic. So you know that Christopher Nolan's new movie, The Odyssey, comes out
Ooh,
next
yes.
year.
I started reading The Odyssey, yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Thanks.
If I was gonna pick from the line of all books that you would ever like be inspired to read, I would not have picked
I've
The
already
Odyssey.
read it.
You've read The Odyssey?
I'm revisiting it.
Oh, cool. I would not have guessed that because it's not usually the genre that we ever talk about.
True.
Yeah. Yeah. Epic poetry is usually not the genre that we ever talk about. So Christopher Nolan is doing a version of The Odyssey with everyone in it, and it comes out next.
Who's playing Odysseus?
Matt Damon
Because you don't see him in the trailer. You just see him floating.
floating.
Floating, yeah.
It's Damon. Matt Damon.
God damn it, I was going to say Damon. Okay. What about it?
It comes out July 17th next year. Tickets for 70 millimeter shows are due to go on sale this week,
What?
a year in advance.
We're probably going to go, right?
I'm going to get them. I already told
me
my
one.
wife. Yeah, I'll get with 3.
Give me 2.
Because if you think about it, they're like $30 a pop. So yeah,
Calm
we'll
down.
do it. Let's do it. We'll do it all. Yeah. But the thing about it is, Oppenheimer. So we are in a location where the only 70 millimeter capable projectors in King of Prussia, and either that or New York or like Texas.
Yeah.
People travel 2-3 hours to do this, and Oppenheimer was sold out for like 3 or 4 weeks every single show. They were doing shows at like 2 a.m. and 3 a.m. to like facilitate people coming. So even though it sounds stupid, yeah, I might get my tickets a year in advance and see what happens, because I don't know, if you've never seen a movie in 70 millimeter, it's absolutely phenomenal. It's a concert.
I did, what did I do? I did The Hateful Eight.
It's
That was
just
wonderful.
Absolutely amazing.
Nice.
You going to say something?
No, that sounds awesome. and I'm
Yeah,
gonna go
sorry.
see it.
So yeah, The Odyssey.
The rain you could do. It's the floating in the bubble that got me. That's right. Ela Fisher does like this floating in a bubble thing.
Oh, even the trailer for the third one is just like holograms of them and then a dude absorbing them all. I'm like,
yeah.
you can't fucking do that on a side street stage. You just don't, like, no, you have a $3 million set.
Tickets for sale a year in advance is fucking annoying, says Christopher Goodnight.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking forward to it though.
I mean, it's honestly, I think it's kind of brilliant in regards to marketing. They they are literally narrow focusing on like odd cinephiles who will eat all these up and then be in the conversation passively for a whole year before like 6 months from now it starts in earnest, or like the whatever starts in earnest. But yeah, I'm very excited.
Yeah, I didn't even know it was coming until I think I saw a trailer last week, and I was like, "Ooh, okay."
Yeah, and he doesn't like digital effects too much, so it's going to be big and crazy and in camera. Yeah.
Remind me to tell you later about the Odyssey. But Superman, we should probably move on to the Superman Legacy, it was originally called. Now I'm just calling it Superman 2025. It's PG-13.
Superman Saga.
It's in theaters now.
the Kal-El Saga Superman 2025 Legacy.
Written and directed by James Gunn with 2 N's. Thank you very much. Starring David Cornsweet, Rachel Brosnahan, Nicholas Hoult, Edie Gathegi.
Gathegi. Did you know there's little Superman logos in there?
Ew, I didn't see
Some
that.
of them
No.
had Green Lantern logos.
Nice.
This one actually says Superman.
Nathan Fillion, Isabella Marced, Maria Gabriela Di Faria, Sarah Sampaio, Wendell Pierce, Beck Bennett, and introducing Crypto the dog. When Superman gets drawn into conflicts at home and abroad, his actions are questioned, giving tech billionaire Lex Luthor the opportunity to get the Man of Steel out of the way for good. Will intrepid reporter Lois Lane and Superman's 4-legged companion Crypto be able to help him before it's too late? Who knows? I don't know. Spoiler alert. We'll get to that later. Rotten Tomatoes, 83% with a 93% audience score. Metacritic has it at a 68%, and Cinema Score has it at a A-.
Very good numbers across the board. So I'd say that we go around with general impression, either expectations and then general impressions.
Yes.
Then let's read the email and then we'll do our own spoilers. What do you think?
I love it. Alice, you're chewing. You want to go first?
Yeah.
Right in the mic.
And honestly, however you rate it, can you also give a rating for what your man thought?
You didn't go.
Yeah.
You told him all about it when he got home.
did.
Let's not be
Whispered
coy.
it to him.
Let's not be coy.
Did you want to go first? You can go first.
Sure. Yeah. I was excited to see this. I didn't have, I guess, super high expectations. I guess just because like Superman isn't my what?
He said
Super
Oh.
Is that the word of the night?
No, I didn't. Well, I thought it was going to be good. I've talked about this before. Superman isn't always my jam unless he's the man. But stop. Are you being weird with this one now?
He's got Noel is showing me that this Superman figure that I bought has the same hand.
He has 2 of them.
He's got 2 of them, double fisting. Double fisting piston. Go ahead.
Yeah.
You wanna
Anyway,
I'm so sorry.
I fucking loved the movie.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I had a great time. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I thought cast was great. I just had a ton of fun watching it. It was punk rock. I love it.
Nice. I have a long history with the Man of Steel. I remember watching, I think, the original Superman on TV when I was young enough that I was still, the couch is here. I'm laying on the floor watching it up on the very small click, 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 click kind of TV. And I remember the scene where he is in for some reason, I remember this. I have he's in the pool. Miss Tessmacher comes and takes the kryptonite off of him, gives him big old wet smooch. And then Superman flies up, flies out of the pool. It wasn't even on purpose. He flies up and goes through the ceiling. And I remember my parents, my mom and family were on the couch behind me. And I remember turning to my family and being like,
camera shot. Can you do that side too? Just
No, I don't
keep
wanna be
talking.
part of
I remember, he's out of a pool into the air. And I remember going, he's got to be so cold flying like that after being so wet. And my family thought that was the funniest thing they'd ever heard. And it has stuck with me this whole time. I was like, isn't he cold?
Super nips.
And they're like, you're an idiot. He's Superman, dummy. And they gave me up for adoption. But
Well, they made you sleep outside a couple nights first.
Yeah, in the doghouse.
Because you're so
They
stupid.
didn't even have a doghouse. They built
Because
one.
you're so dumb.
And I grew up loving the Richard Donner movies.
Yeah.
I even liked Superman 3 and 4 when it came out, even though 3 gave me nightmares.
3 gave me nightmares. I saw 4 in the theater. I was
Yeah.
old enough to see 4 in the theater, yeah.
Yeah, and then I was heartbroken when the thing happened with Christopher Reeve, and I mostly enjoyed Superman Returns. The Brendan Routh I thought was really fun.
It's like 70% solid.
Yeah, very long and a little boring and a little creepy. Some interesting decisions are made with that character. And then the Man of Steel and the Snyderverse left me very cold. I think there are a lot of really great things in Man of Steel itself, but I don't feel like it is a version of Superman that speaks to me emotionally. I'll leave it there. And then seeing this coming down the pike with James Gunn heading it, I thought a very interesting choice for that director, that writer-director, and I wasn't 100% sure, but I was pretty excited about it. And then I saw it and I loved it. I have nits. I said, what did I say? I loved it with asterisks. I had some asterisks.
Yeah, same. But I don't know. Overall, my overall experience was net positive. I had a great time.
I had some asterisks that disappeared the second time I saw it.
Yeah?
I've seen it twice.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
Aw, twice.
Oh, you suck.
I do.
Same-ish. You know, like I was of the age of watching and I remember being in my grandparents' TV room on the carpeted floor with my Hot Wheels, and it's a weird mashup of the fight at the end of 2 and then the fight in 3 of him versus himself. Those just kind of like always meld together, and I think it was in preparation to go see the 4th one that I would beg to go see, The Quest for Peace, which terrible movie, but I still kind of like it because it's terrible.
I think I want to say I even had the comic book adaptation of it.
Yeah.
It was around the same time as maybe what do you know what that is in relation to Batman from 1989?
87.
Was it 87? So I
I think it was 1987.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, go ahead.
I'm very excited for Superman Returns. Really crazy excited. I was working at a movie theater at the time, so we got to like go to the press screenings and see it early. And for a while, I convinced myself that I liked it, even though I felt really awkward about it. Like there's some choices that are made in that movie that are genuinely not good, like at all.
Mind-boggling.
Yeah. Absentee father, stalker, just weird.
I'm just gonna watch my ex-girlfriend
And
with
her
my X-ray
husband,
vision
who raised my
in her home.
son that I abandoned in their home and be weird about it. It was an interesting movie,
And then my son murders a man with a piano.
and it's has a laugh point
Yeah.
because he's about to rape my
Oh,
mother.
yeah.
Yeah, weird movie.
Yeah.
Made by Predator, so that's cool.
Also, just the dumbest plot by Lex Luthor. in
I
that
was
movie.
I was absolutely okay with that too. To me, the movie was just wildly imbalanced. It literally has one of the best Superman action set pieces that has ever been put on film to this day, but it happens in the second act, and the movie literally never recovers in any kind of way visually or storytelling wise for the rest of the runtime. So it's like they blew their load and then just were fucking weird for another hour and 15 minutes, and it just wasn't good.
Although it was pretty gnarly when Lex Luthor stabs him in the back with kryptonite and like
Yeah,
breaks
there's
it
some
off.
cool pieces. Yeah.
And also, yeah, Kevin Spacey sucks. So
He was a solid Lex Luthor, but yeah, he sucks in general. But Man of Steel, I was wildly excited for, and I just didn't ideologically agree with or enjoy those movies. Like, I don't agree. What? Go ahead.
I was gonna say we did a similar thing where we like convinced ourselves that we like Batman v Superman.
Mostly Batman v Superman. Yeah.
We were out in the parking lot being like, oh, and this, and oh, and what about this, and
I
this.
did the same thing when I
But
saw
then-
Batman
yeah.
and Superman. I was like trying so hard to convince myself.
Yeah.
Well, it was the
that
other
I
way
enjoyed the
around. We
experience.
both enjoyed our experience, and then as soon as we started talking about it,
Like, oh, wait a
Like,
minute, that was
oh.
weird.
oh, why did they do that? You know, I didn't like it when they did that.
Oh, that was a weird thing to do.
But why would he do that if this was happening? Oh, you know, it's not a big deal. And then literally after an hour, we're just
Just like talked ourselves out of
I
it.
think we
Like, wait a
hated
minute.
that.
I
Did
think
this movie suck?
Yeah. But I felt similarly to Man of Steel. I just was doing it in a vacuum, alone by myself. Ideologically, the movie just didn't seem like it understood. It wasn't any version of Superman and Clark Kent that I related to or recognized.
Yeah.
Great, do your own thing, that's fine. But they removed any kind of hopeful nature and replaced it with cynicism, which I've never equated with the character. And it's a very, very valid choice to try and make, but I don't think that it worked. And then they just kept doubling down on it and they, in public, we're basically saying they're kicking the can down the road in regards to that version of Superman. We're just going to make him become that. He's going to earn that by going through all these trials. But after 12 hours of film and he's still not there, tag out.
Yeah.
You're done.
Yeah.
You're done.
I agree.
Because it was like 12 hours of movies by the time he smiled at all.
And we were just told that everyone loved Superman.
Yeah, he was a beacon of hope, but all we ever saw was
Glowering red eyes.
cold glowering and messianic. Also, too, I do not at all agree with the messianic Jesus complex.
Jesus. Yeah.
But he's not a Jesus allegory. He's a Moses allegory. He is laid out. He's literally tossed down the river in a basket, found by another family, and then has to choose between cultures. It's fucking Moses. It's not Jesus whatsoever.
Yeah.
So like it seemed like a lot of incredibly well-intentioned creative people that had no idea what the fuck they were doing with this character.
Pink's in the chat saying, convincing yourself it was good equals me on opening week of The Phantom Menace. Pink, I did not want to sidetrack the conversation.
It's true.
Literally what I was thinking was, oh yeah, like me at The Phantom Menace.
Yeah. Also, Rise of Skywalker. Convinced myself. Well, it only took like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I was really pissed. Like in the movie.
Integrity 101 says, I hated this movie. I usually like Superman films, but this was terrible. Superman getting kicked in the crotch. What the frick?
When did he get kicked in the crotch? Oh, he literally got kicked in the crotch by another super being.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't just like some rando kicked him in the crotch. No, it was literally Ultraman. Like he grabbed his legs and kicked him down to the ground.
Oh, it was one of
legs.
That's right. It was one of the
Yeah.
bands.
1A. 1A.
Man of Steel had elements of Gladiator, which is a book that helped to inspire the creation of Superman. Oh.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah.
Great.
Oh, we'll get in Integrity 101's talking about a spoiler with Jor-El. We will get to that in a little bit.
But anyway,
opinions,
I have been kind of following and happy with James Gunn's career for decades.
Oh, yeah.
Like I'm a big fan of Trauma. I read his book. He's written 2 books, one about trauma with Lloyd Kaufman, and then he's also wrote a book about toys. I forget the name of it. I've read his books. It's not in print anymore. It's about like sentient toys, and like Rom Space Knight is in there, and some
The Immortals?
No.
Starbridge? Keep going.
And then I liked
Toy Collector.
There you go. I liked the Scooby-Doo movies.
That was James Gunn.
He wrote them, yeah. Dawn of the Dead.
Lillard.
That's right, baby. Super strong Matthew Lillard. I love those memes. I don't think they should ever go away. Like about
I got
his Shaggy.
hate for thinking Matthew Lillard is attractive recently, and I was very defensive about it.
Wait, what happened?
I mentioned that I
Does
think
this person not have sight?
we just have very different taste in men, apparently, and I was learning that.
And they
when I was
also don't have sight. He's a dreamboat.
Right?
He gets older, he gets more.
That's what
handsome.
I was saying, and people disagreed.
Whatever.
Sorry.
I feel like a hipster being like, well, I liked it before it's popular. So
Did you like what Rob Patey's talking about? PG Porn, his first web series?
Yeah, now I'm going to go fuck these cats. Yeah. Fucking hilarious.
Yeah. No,
they were absolutely funny.
Those are hilarious.
And then Slither was like a revelation for me. I absolutely adored that movie. It was almost like the very first time in like my modern movie-going experience where something that felt subversive that I would watch on late night TV and not tell anyone about was in a theater and it was popular and we're all there together.
And
like
also hilarious.
That is, like Nathan Fillion getting stabbed with goo and just being like, ew. Like it's just one of the best beats. But then we
picture her as the big orb in the barn.
What's happening to me? I can't watch that movie in my house. My wife gets very weirded out and grossed out by that movie.
I mean, yeah. It's a disgusting movie.
It's wonderful.
But it's super fun. If you haven't seen Slither yet, what is her name?
Elizabeth Banks.
Elizabeth Banks. Nathan Fillion. Come on.
So when he got the job for Guardians, I was like, no, you guys don't understand. This is going to be great. Yeah. So by the time he gets to this, even though it didn't seem like it fit with the rest of his oeuvre,
damn it.
Wow.
I have read enough and know enough about him that he's not a cash grab kind of guy. So he must have a take. He must strongly believe in something to want to do this. Oh, Suicide Squad 2 I thought was the best movie in the DCEU.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Peacemaker's been good. Dude's never missed. Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, the dude's never missed. So I was wildly excited, and then finally got to see this, and it made my tummy warm. Aww. It's just this is an incredibly.
How are your cockles?
They're hearted.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're deep and whelmed.
Oh.
Yeah, the cockles of my heart are deep and whelmed.
Nice.
Deeply whelmed. Whelmingly deeped.
Yep.
Mind of all. Yeah, so I took this little hand and I shoved it right in there. This is a long way of saying that like this movie did. It emotionally affected me, and because it emotionally affected me, it is easier for me to look past some of the editing choices and jarring transitions and some of the imbalance of how the movie's structured. Yeah. Whereas if that had happened and I wasn't emotionally affected or it didn't work on that level, then those would have been more jarring.
That is
not unlike Man of Steel. All of the cool things that were in that movie are almost moot because I have no emotional investment. It's just blah.
Yes.
So on paper, doesn't that sound cool? But when you're in the physical watching it, it's like
I'm not
cool.
attached to this.
He said that because he was scared of his yeah, but he also said, don't save this and don't do that and hide. Yeah. So, I'm not believing that choice. Yeah. It's just shit like that. Whereas in this, even when maybe things didn't necessarily make sense or dots connected as cleanly as possible, I never questioned people's motivations. I never questioned their heart. I never questioned, what they should do next. It was very emotionally salient, and I think that's more important than anything else in the movie.
That's well said. Well said. Yeah.
So 2 stars. 2 out of 10. This is shit.
Should we read Pink's email?
Let's read Pink's.
So all right. So
decimation of this film.
I think we all say go see the movie if you haven't yet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. We're gonna get into spoilers. We're gonna read Pink Apocalypse's email, and then we're gonna talk about a little bit more in depth. Where'd Alice go?
Pink. We are not going to we'll probably just disagree, but she just put in there, you could just delete my entire review and replace it with, it did not make me believe a man can fly.
Nice.
Fair enough.
Reference.
Fair enough.
I'm going to read the whole goddamn thing. I'm not here to talk about red shorts. I already read all that, blah, blah, blah. There's no coherent tone or meaningful weight, says Pink. The opening scene leads by example. We're supposed to feel shock and dismay over a severely injured Superman, but then laugh, I think, at Krypto worsening any internal injuries. But then a minute later, sometime in solitude has him well again. What this does is communicate to the viewer that unlike past incarnations, he can be physically hurt and badly, but it'll never really matter because sometime in a tanning booth has his health bar reset with bonus XP. There's no real consequences for our protagonist, so there's no real narrative weight. Incoherent tone follows again and again. Am I supposed to laugh at the giant green baseball bat in the background, or am I supposed to focus on this deadly serious foreground conversation taking place? Am I supposed to laugh at Jimmy manipulating Eve, who is clearly in some form of crisis, or am I supposed to feel uncomfortable? Because the tired frat boy body humor with shrimp toes didn't make me laugh, but I was seriously hoping someone would get that woman a therapist. Am I supposed to take the city being destroyed seriously, or am I supposed to laugh at the squirrel rescue that looked pulled straight out of a Pixar cartoon? Stop it.
You bake in pauses because that's a lot of information.
Oh, are we just going to go through?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, well, let me finish this paragraph.
Okay,
that's hilarious. I wonder how many hundreds of non-evacuated people were killed in those skyscrapers crumbling against each other. The 3 kids sitting behind me at the approximate ages of 3, 6, and 9 laughed at Krypto chasing squirrels, but sure went quiet when stopped kicking my seat when Luther shot that man point blank in the head. Isn't escapism fun? Is it brutal reality? Who knows? Who cares? I went completely emotionally numb dozens of IMAX explosions ago.
So, you and I looked at each other during the very first bit. The stakes are meaningless because we see how he's hurt and then can heal. Mm. So would you have preferred him being completely indestructible and not sharing? Would the stakes be better if he actually had no power level adjustments? Mm-hmm. Is that the alternative? And do you think that's better?
I love that how it threw us in to the fight with him getting his ass whooped immediately. I liked seeing that he was a vulnerable version of this character, which we
Right.
don't always see in the last 20
he
years.
Couldn't even walk. He had to have his
Yeah,
dog
he had to
drag him.
have his dog drag him.
Yeah, the what is it? The idea of I think he said something like, it's not interesting to have a god,
Yeah.
walking around. If that was the case, then just make God Man.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is somebody that's stronger and super, but is fallible and can get
Right.
hurt. I actually like that, but all
I
right,
like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it too, and I don't know, just also the side that it's Superman. So like, yeah, he's gonna be able to heal quicker
Yeah.
than
Well,
like
it's explicitly the application of Yellow Sun.
Yellow Sun,
right?
Yeah, and we find out at the end that
I
other
think
suns-
it's dope that I thought it was a dope change that somebody could beat that is his same strength can beat the shit out of him and cause internal
Injury.
injury, and then
Traumatic injury. Yeah.
how painful it would be to heal that fast,
Yeah.
forcing a healing that fast. I was like,
the
that's
bad
such a
takes-
cool idea.
The disingenuous bad takes online were like, oh, sunlight hurts him. It's like, no, man, those are his bones and organs knitting back together inside
Real
him.
fast.
Yeah.
That is a way in my headcanon. That is a way of not only grounding him, but creating stakes and damage without reversing continuity or how he's depicted, right? Like he can be hurt, but he also can heal. So it stores energy, can get depleted, has to. But like it wouldn't, like when we talked about flinching, if he's going to get flinch when he gets hit with something,
Yeah.
is it better for him to, he's not numb. He feels something and he may reflexively flinch, but then people were like, he shouldn't flinch because it doesn't hurt. Like, that's not why people would flinch.
Yeah.
I flinch when things. Yeah.
Yeah. I know you're not going to hit me, but I will flinch. Like, so it doesn't, he's not a homunculus that feels nothing. He is a person. He just doesn't get hurt by it or differently. Like, so I never understood those arguments.
So,
Right.
Pink, I understand what you're saying, and I definitely get where you're coming from. There is some people call it Marvel humor, where they will undercut the severity of a situation in a scene with a wisecrack or a joke or some sort of physical humor. My brain likes that for whatever reason. I like having the pathos mixed with a bit of isn't that funny? That's just how I relate to my own trauma is through humor. And so if I have testicular cancer, I'm going to joke about it. I'm going to make a Facebook page and for my tumor named Crunchy. Like that's just how I deal with things. So to me, it's very natural to be in these situations and then also undercut it with a little bit of humor because that's how I deal with things.
Yeah. And the dog hurting him unintentionally is kind of part of that.
Yeah, I was rolling. But also it sets up, I think, right, when we're talking about stakes in a movie like this that has Superman in it or superheroes in it, stakes is non-existent. But the idea of setting you up with the fact that he has gotten riggedy wrecked in the beginning of this sets up that this is a very different version of the Man of Steel that we've seen for the past 20 years. And I just felt kind of important to let you know that as a viewer.
I also really liked the structure of the opening crawl with 300 years
threes.
ago,
Yeah.
30 years ago, 3 years ago, 3 minutes ago, he lost his first fight.
Yeah.
And I was like, awesome.
And
That is
someone
so-
pointed out they skipped 3 months ago because we find out later that's when he and Lois started dating.
Yeah. It is economical storytelling that I just adore. Like those little things like that. And then so I won't argue with you about the Jimmy of it all. He's a little bit of a incompetent grossy boy. He just is. He's kind of always been a little bit of like a Jimmy Olsen's weird. It is canon that women find him irresistible. And it is canon for everyone else to be completely mystified by that.
Like, what?
Like what is so that's established in comics. His emotional immaturity in regards to like the women throwing themselves at them and the dating
Yeah.
I won't. I'm not gonna make excuses for that. It's played as jokes, and if that bothers you, that bothers you.
Yeah.
That's like it didn't bother me. And the moment that he has, there's two moments that he has that are some part of his arc in the later half of the movie where Lois says, "Your gorgeous friend is brilliant," and gorgeous. Like he just didn't
He doesn't
understand
see it.
it.
He doesn't get it.
And in the second time I watched it, I clocked it. Eve runs up to him and hugs him and grabs him, and there's a close up of his face, and it's a like relief. He's happy she's okay, and it's almost like a switch was flipped, and
Yes.
he's like, I think she's
like
amazing.
A little smile. that
Yeah.
he's get this very.
I think it's a background B plot of character growth for him,
Yeah.
which I hope is the case because Eve Tessmacher is a wonderful character that I would love to see in a sequel.
Is that Tessmacher?
Yeah.
That's Tessmacher?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Also,
Otis.
what's his Otis is there.
Otis is in it.
Mittelutor. Very different character in this movie. But Pink, with regard to shrimp toes, very cringy, right? That is not a thing that I think the audience. That is not the movie saying Jimmy Olsen is right on when he's talking about women's feet being gross. I think it's just part of his foibles, right?
His immaturity. His
Immaturity as a character, and
yeah.
you're not supposed to agree with him.
Yeah, the movie doesn't glorify his idiocy.
Yeah.
If anything, it relishes in his idiocy.
Yeah.
Because he's so inept. But also the conversation that they have where she's like, in hiding in the alley. I mean, I think it was hilarious. Like I think about your mom all the time. Like she thinks you met her.
Yeah.
She thinks about you too. The one time she met
That
you.
one time.
Yeah.
And she mentions the toes, and he's like, you just have very. It was like
Interesting.
a
Is that-
unique toes.
Yeah, yeah.
He is unaware of how stupid
Yeah.
he's being.
Yeah.
And I did kind of find that a little charming, and I did not find it manipulative, but I could totally see how somebody would. So that's valid.
Yeah, you're not off.
No.
I don't think. There's no characters. The Kents have been portrayed earnestly in the past. Gunn could not help himself and had to take a page from Michael Bay's book by turning them into caricatures, not of black people, but of rural white farmers that scream into a phone because they're country bumpkins funny. There are a lot of people sprinkled throughout the movie that aren't even caricatures, just NPC bots like Hawk Girl. It makes you wonder what they could have included for character development if they had dropped even just one unnecessary sensory overload set piece. Kara has been as earnest as Clark in the past, but no, here we get a bundle of red flags, both for the character in universe and the direction they've gone with writing her.
I would highly suggest you read
Supergirl
Woman of Tomorrow, because that's what they're adapting.
That's a reference to.
And it's very, very specific. She is masking her trauma.
Yeah.
Pink, do you know her origin, or at least the new origin of Kara? It's very fucked up. It's very, very, very fucked up.
Yeah. But if anyone out there hasn't read it yet, Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow is what James Gunn, the Gunverse, is going to be doing next.
Yeah.
And it's a wonderful book by Tom King. Really liked it. And Bill Keese Evely.
She's a bit of a hot mess. They actually released the first poster for the movie today.
Look out. Instead of look up, it's look out.
Yeah.
Which is fun. There's no theme, she continues. Kindness in a world where kindness is old-fashioned as a theme doesn't work when in the process of depicting cruelty against kindness, you depict the cruelty for laughs. It's a moral narrative math equation. That's it. It's that simple. There's no escapism. There's escapism and there's realism, and attempting to blend the two ended in disaster under Snyder's stewardship because doing so smacks of cynical zeitgeist farming. In the process of conveying this baby's first political science pop-up book to film, it tosses out a fortune cookie message that earnest is the new punk. This line of thought was famously given way back in 1993 by a man I'm sure no one in my theater read called David Foster Wallace. I'll send it to you separately to please read if you like. This email is too goddamn long already. Yes, send it. Yes. I know that name. David Foster Wallace.
I adore this email. Thank you.
This is a really good email.
Yeah, all the things that didn't hit you are there. That's fine.
It's valid. Yeah.
Yeah. And I am not a 7 or 8 year old watching my first movie. So the scene where he's torturing or, playing Russian roulette, that was more of a raising of stakes and a very scary moment for me. Also, it told me more about Superman and Rex in the moment too. The fact that he knows his name, he knows exactly what he does for a living. He helped him out, and he was genuinely blown away and devastated by this man being hurt.
And it actively changes the movie.
Yeah.
It actively gets Metamorpho, the Elemental Man, to get off his keister.
Yeah, and then even
make a
the joke that Lex makes in the moment of like, oh, I thought that would go longer. That's not a joke for us.
Yeah.
That's not a joke for the audience to feel relief.
Yeah.
That's a doubling down of how callous and horrible it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He doesn't even.
So I wouldn't I know that there's other parts in the movie where it does those things where it mixes. I don't think that's a valid one of them. Mm-hmm. I don't think that moment is it.
Yeah.
Personally. Yeah.
That's just revealing how little he cares.
No, I don't know the new origin. It's so good. She basically sees everything and witnesses everything.
From the Krypton exploding.
Yeah. But also the devastating aftermath of trying to keep pieces of it together. Mm-hmm. She spends years in shit. Yeah. And by the time she's safe of it, she just wants to drown it all out. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. It's a good book.
Yeah, I really like that. There's no Superman, she continues. My morality compass is purposely aligned toward deontological ethics.
Oh, I have to look that up.
Deontological ethics? It's a word I don't know. I'm sorry. It's extremely difficult to follow philosophy that the entirety of our culture is wired against. It essentially translates to the end never justifies the means. Superman could be argued as a quintessential deontological ethicist. That trait is lost when he snaps necks or engages in casual cactus torture, even when it's played for laughs, apparently. Personally, I believe loss of this compass means the intrinsic loss of the character. I am left with no hero to root for anymore, and as an aside, when talking about these ethics, Jimmy's situation isn't funny. He's just a manipulative asshole.
I don't know if it's a earnestness thing. I think it's more of a, at least what I read, and I agree with, it's more of a radical presence. He will do in the moment what he feels is right and not weigh the consequences or even have an ideology around it. It's just, this is the right thing to do. These people are dying. We go. This it's not a ideology. It's an edict. It's a oath, a mission that doesn't have more steps than just help now. Right. So, and that's the conflict between him and Lois. That is the main conflict of the movie.
She's literally calling him out on it. You did what? You pushed him up against a cactus and then you threatened that you'd be back. You basically threatened his life. Like the movie is dealing with that specifically, I think, right? Yeah. There's no, go ahead.
Oh no, there's some good stuff's happening in chat. Integrity 101 is not a fan of the movie. Thinks Disney made a Superman movie now and yay. It's low hanging fruit. We like to be a little bit more introspective here. After watching Superman, it's pretty obvious which scenes the Flash were James Gunn's. The drunken hero, the bad tooth scenes, the poop jokes. Probably not, dude.
I
but
don't know.
Okay.
That doesn't feel right to me.
No, it felt like Superboy, not Superman. He is only 3 years on the job. So yeah, there's a lot of shit that this Superman hasn't figured out yet. I totally think that that's valid. Maybe if you wanted a little bit more, but I think emotionally it was there. Do you feel like emotionally it wasn't there?
Compass? How do I say compass?
Compass.
Compass. JD pronouncing compass like that is sending me.
Instead of compass.
It's
How
compass.
did I say it?
Compass. Compass. You're pronouncing the A.
Yeah.
Compass.
It's not wrong. Well, it's not wrong. It's just not how most people say it.
How do you say it?
Compass.
Compass.
Nope. In your head, you're doing this on purpose now?
No, I swear.
CUMPAS. Compass.
Compass. Oh, I'm saying
Compass.
Compass.
It's compass.
It's compass.
Don't read it in your head. Just compass.
Compass.
Yeah.
Got it. Sorry.
You put it up your butt.
Hey,
compass.
listen. I also say soft. I don't know where. I don't know.
Suddenly he's
When
from
did you
Long
become a
Island.
Jewish?
I don't know where it
Long
comes
Island?
from, but hey,
He met my mother one time and he
One
started
time.
talking like he's from Long Island.
this Superman cloth is very soft. I like to
So
touch it.
soft. Did you
Okay.
get coffee today?
She's in my coffee talk. She's almost done. Here we go. There's no going home again. During the movie, somewhere halfway in, I was an old man who had to be at least 80 if he was a day.
What?
During the movie, I saw an old man who had to be at least 80 if he was a day. He was wearing an open tweed-looking jacket and a t-shirt underneath that I couldn't see clearly, but it seemed to be a black and white hero pose of the classic 50s Superman. He stopped in the walkway for a moment, looked back at the screen for a second, and then just slowly shuffled out of the theater, looking a little confused and sad. He never came back. I wish I could convey the pressing weight I felt watching this 2-hour hyperkinetic string of Fortnite reels. It wasn't anxiety per se. It just felt like being attacked by a corporate clown monster of cute and horrible images playing out in an AI blend of fun and drama, but never getting anything right. Metaphorically speaking, every scene had the telltale extra fingers of AI. I was up and walking out before the movie had even finished its patented James Gunn rotate the camera while in motion 7G is activated via song, TM. More than anything, I wish I could have left with that old man. He could have reminisced about Kirk Allen and George Reeves, and I would have reminisced about Christopher Reeve and Brendan Routh. We'll always have the past. This DC cape shit is, once again, not for me anymore, and that's okay. I require finesse and foreplay. Gunn's Superman kicks your door open, throws you down on the couch, spreads your legs, and starts a poundin'. And I'm not about that life, fams. Jackhammer is not a virtue.
This is the best worst review. That was the best bad review.
Yeah. Jackhammer is not a virtue, but at this point, things are only going to get faster and faster and faster in a desperate bid to keep kids' eyes off their phones and on the big screen.
Love it.
It's an unwinnable race to the bottom for cinema.
I love it.
Insert something funny here now that I've regretfully ruined the mood. This is top 3 emails I've ever read in my life. You are wonderful, Pink. And I don't agree with everything you're saying, but goddamn do I respect how you say it.
Yeah, I love that. Back in the chat, The Flash wasn't Muschietti's film. If you don't know that, got butchered like Justice. Okay, dude. It's all conjecture. Honestly, too, Gunn wasn't even a part of anything until 2 or 3 years into that film's production with 3 other producers that were like messing with it beforehand. Okay. 2 big complaints are Christopher Goodnight. My 2 biggest complaints are huge chunks of exposition between characters that should have already had these conversations, and the robots don't know the effects of the red sun
or the Kryptonians' physiology.
I mean, okay. That was for the audience. That's fine. That's a nitpick. On the Kryptonian, at the end of the movie, like when he says like she's always out looking for planets with red suns to get wasted because we can't get drunk. Yeah. Maybe the robots don't think about how to get drunk. If you have, it's fine. Yeah.
It might not be about the effects of the red sun. It might just be about how they don't know anything about alcohol, human alcohol, and how it
normally affects people. Yeah.
Or what it's even supposed to.
She was on that planet.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, it's the red sun. She must.
If you guys enjoyed Superman, that's cool. Like what you like. To me, it feels like we're moving back to a Schumacher era of DC. To me, that's fair. I also don't dislike Batman Forever at all.
He loves Schumacher.
Yeah. I think Batman and Robin is really bad, but Batman Forever is actually not. Batman Forever is not that bad.
Kevin says, Pink, I respectfully disagree.
We all respectfully disagree here.
Christopher Goodnight. The Luther Goons don't know that Lex has been studying Superman for the last 3 years, programming Ultraman fight responses.
So you have a problem with just organic...
Hold on. Integrity says we're getting triggered or something. I'll leave you alone. We're not triggered.
Oh, no, dude. This is cool.
No, this is wonderful. We're just responding.
Yeah, but also that's a weird... It's a weird, like, self-reflective thing.
I don't know enough about the behind the scenes of The Flash and who directs what to make any sort of
it's
conjecture or statement.
Also, not a giant fan. Sorry, I get triggered. I might as well give it to you. I get triggered when we talk about ad hominems of something else in relation to what we're actually talking about. Mm-hmm. Who made The Flash and all that bullshit has very little to do with the things you do or do not like about this movie in regards to them being separate universes and half done by someone else back and forth. But if that's a part of the reason why you don't like it, great. Yeah. But I just don't know if it's incredibly relevant to this.
Well, I think he's just comparing, the James Gunn of this movie and what he feels didn't work about The Flash and sort of like foist that onto James Gunn.
Sure, but it's a full-on assertion that that's James Gunn's fault and those are all his things and that's...
Yeah.
No idea. None of us have any idea if that's even remotely true.
Yeah. Thank you, Pink, for that email. That was wonderful. On my part, I liked it.
I had a fun time.
I've got peaks and valleys that I took notes on.
The
but
Luther goons don't know what Lex has been studying. Oh, yeah, exposition, man. It's just, you get it in there when you can without it being full-on info dumps. It being yelled to I mean, maybe that person has only been on the job for a month versus, like, it's fine. It's not that big.
I would have liked, I guess I didn't really need it. I would have liked to know a little bit about the people who were supporting Lex. They were all like cheering and excited and they were doing the job. And I guess they just don't like Superman. They feel like he's an immigrant.
There's so many real world things like that right now that make that wildly believable.
Yeah. No, not that it's not believable. I just would have liked a little bit more about them.
Oh, yeah.
Any conversation between them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. To reiterate, I love Peacemaker, says Pink. Super curious to check out Doom Patrol. Doom Patrol's a weird kind of
I heard it's
one.
good, but I didn't last
yeah.
too long on it.
So I took some notes. David Cornsweat, I think, embodies exactly what I would want Superman to be. You don't think that there was a character. You said there's no characters in this movie, Pink. You didn't like Cornsweat as Superman?
Or Brosnahan as Lois Lane.
I thought they were great together. I really liked that she was taking him to task for decisions. Yeah, that whole interview scene, I love it.
Scene was really tense.
Yeah, and the fact that they've only been together for 3 months and they're still doing this back and forth and growing pains of their relationship. I really liked watching that. You don't usually get to see a lot of that in Superman media.
Yeah, you only get courting or fully together.
Or we're just in love forever.
It's that squishiness at around 60 to 90 days where do we go further or you're testing
me off a little bit.
You're testing each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like that a lot.
I love them together. And so David Cornsweat, and I hate to bring it up with regard to Cavill. I think Cavill could have been a wonderful Superman, but the characteristics of that version didn't feel like Superman to me because I have a very low bar of what I think at the very base Superman should be.
Christopher Reeve.
All the time. Kids need to see him in his costume and want to run up and hug him or ask him for help if they are in danger or need something.
Yeah.
And the version that we had for the past 20 years who's always glowering, looking at you through his eyebrows.
Everyone exploded around him and he just shrugged.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah. He just sort of. He doesn't shrug. He's very still.
Well, he does one of these like
stoic.
That shouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
Like, bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
But like this version, this David Cornsweat version, like they even show kids literally running up to him and hugging him and them having a good time.
Yeah,
he feels like Superman to me.
In the interview scene, the part in the trailer, like people were going to die. Like he's radically present. I make choices based off of people not dying, not the geopolitical ramifications or how I'm perceived in the public. Like this, and that was revelatory.
I think the casting was great. I really enjoyed all the casting choices. I wasn't sure about Nicholas Hoult, even though I do love him ever since Skins. But I was like, I don't know how to feel. And then by the end of the movie, he's just such a petty piece of shit that I kind of love him.
I was so excited to see him in this role.
Yeah.
And I was, I thought he did great. I was, sorry.
Oh, that's you?
Yeah.
It's just so petty.
It was.
Knocking over the pencils.
I saw something that compared, because like someone was like, wow, Nicholas Hoult is actually really good. And then it like posted how like Tumblr girls were obsessed with Nicholas Hoult in like 2014, and also how like girls were obsessed with Robert Pattinson in Twilight. And it's like, we're always right. We're always right about the typical white guy is going to be a good star. Like,
I love Crypto.
Yeah.
Crypto's an adorable piece of shit.
He's not even a good dog, but he's probably scared.
Oh. He's a dog. Yeah, and he's not even a really good one, but he's all alone and probably scared. And I literally was like,
well, that's just it. Like that. Like I'm gonna go turn myself in because hopefully maybe they'll lead me to where this poor dog is.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I didn't know you had a dog. It's more of a foster situation.
and I understand. It's not a deep dive into this situation, but I love that they deal with more difficult decisions that arise when a character is as powerful as Superman is. The things like, what is the name of the country? Moravia, and deciding to just stop a war and sort of the problems that creates and all that sort of stuff. It's a very surface level look at that, but I love that we at least had that. I think we could have done more with it, but
I would have,
and not just like Lex was behind it the whole time. Like, it's a really interesting conversation to have, but then to sort of undercut it with, it was just Lex.
That's their out though, like without having to. So like, it's an interesting conversation that I actually think later movies and TV shows will explore, especially with that end cap scene of having, the Secretary of Defense talk about like, I hope you're happy now. They're just making decisions.
Yep.
So it's not an off the table conflict, but for the purposes of this, yes, you're showing that Superman was at least right in his quick decision because this guy was really bad. So it's cleaner, but at least it does introduce it as opposed to not. Yeah, like the idea of if you have this ability to, save lives.
It's not just about cats and trees and protecting people from, getting run over and stuff like that.
Yeah, but he does that too, so it's great. Yeah, he's a petty bitch. Luther's a petty bitch, and I loved it. Like the whole thing of
Owned it too.
Yeah, he was just like, I'm not killing you because it, like to get the land. I made all that happen so I can kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you're shit.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
that was great. And it's always a land grab. It's always a land grab.
That's true. You can't get over land.
And when Superman was like, "You're just jealous," he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yes, I'm not." He's like, "I'm not dim. I am very envious, and that's what's driving me right now."
I love that he just goes for it.
Yeah.
Not to be a stickler for time, how many more do you have? Do you want to still do this
those,
bracket?
Those are my peaks.
Okay.
Those are like some really good things that I liked. I don't know if you had any favorites.
I mean, we kind of touched on them all. I think the movie's wonderful, and everyone should give it a shot. It's not a perfect movie, but I feel like it's one of the more positive movie-going experiences I've had in a while.
I do have a couple negatives.
Well, can we get through them kind of quick?
Real quick.
I want to do the bracket. It's already
all right, we're going to do the
9:20.
bracket. Reminds me of Joss Whedon made-for-TV movies at times. Things like, it reminds me of the TV show Firefly and Serenity, where there's just something, despite having a humongous kind of budget for this movie, some of it feels television-y. Like when we're introduced to the Justice Gang, we've got the three of them up there, and we're introduced to them floating up here, and then the kaijus over here. Just the way they're moving feels very wire-worky and stilted. And maybe some of the costuming feels a little cheap, but maybe that's supposed to be.
Yeah, I don't agree, but yeah, I can say that's fine.
For like Guy Gardner specifically, and like the wig, everything just kind of feels cheap. Some of the unconventional camera speeds, close-ups, and staging come across as awkward, or at worst, just sort of silly and off-putting. When we're watching Hawk Girl, and they're doing that weird super close-up of her screeching.
I loved that.
It's so strange. I find it off-putting.
I see. It's different, but I kind of fucking.
It's something I've never seen before, which I like, but also.
On that, there was a lot of stuff that they created for this movie in regards to that, like
technique.
Yeah, so like having a continuous motion shot or camera or drone, because they did a lot of it practical with like them in rigs, and then moving cameras around them and up on top of them in order to kind of like get the flying and how janky it could be if you're actually in the moment with them, as opposed to just stilted and then like wind.
Yeah.
And that was one of them too with her flying. Like they didn't speed it up or anything. It was just close with a wide angle lens, and you just don't see it often.
Yeah.
Like that would be like a more realistic look, and that's not ever tried. Yeah.
There's a sequence where he's trying to get to the Fortress of Solitude very quickly.
Yeah.
And it's feel the speed of it, but also it feels like the cameraman is holding on for dear life.
I actually thought that was wonderful too. And then you could even see subtly, you see him going through different elements too, because he's in the clouds, but then there's frost, and then there's
hail,
like hail, and like he's fucking going, and the camera's trying to keep up by like being on his back and then towards the front, and that like I thought that was kind of cool. But I hear you. In IMAX, it was pretty big.
It's kind of it. And the only other thing was like, despite how much I didn't like the self-seriousness of what Snyder was doing, I think this could have used a little bit more gravitas.
That's fair.
Yeah. And that's what I got. Those are my notes. What do we got? What are you doing?
Go into the chat while
looking forward to watching Smallville for the first time, says Pink.
Me too. Actually, Pink, I've never seen it.
Kevin says I'm number 2. I don't know what that's in reference to. Christopher, good night. I asked a friend that had thought that myself. Did this count as a real estate scheme? Also, Lex Luthor, stop cloning Superman challenge. Impossible. Yeah, I didn't love her screeching. That's right, Kevin. Kiss the ring. I'm number 2.
I'm number 2.
I don't know what that means. All right.
All right. So
Bracket time.
If we can get this on the screen. So the rules are only major motion pictures featuring Superman, did not include Supergirl, did not include other live action versions that were on TV. So it's 11 different movies. The original four Superman movies. I did not include the Donner cut as a separate. Oh yeah, I did include the Donner cut as a separate.
Oh, all right.
Because they are functionally 2 different movies.
Yeah.
They have 2 different endings and stuff.
I remember that, the toothpaste.
Yep.
Tell the people your foible when you were making this list.
What's that?
You forgot about Man of Steel.
You forgot about the entire Snyderverse.
So,
you just forgot
You
it
just
existed.
blocked it out.
And it wasn't even intentional. I was putting this list together, and for some reason, I even had it in the list there, those 3 movies, and I had it in my head that like, oh, it's been about 20 years since we had like nice. Oh, dope! That's the whole Daily Planet
the
logo.
Whole Daily Planet.
Oh, mine's a...
I'm so upset with this bit, but it's so funny.
In the moment,
But I
I
don't
genuinely forgot that the Man of Steel movies existed. For some reason in my head, it was just like, oh, it's been almost 20 years since we had a Superman movie in theaters.
Nope.
But there was a whole 10 years in between, 2013 to 2021.
When was Zack Snyder's Justice League?
I don't remember.
Does that
oh,
count?
it's like 2017.
Is that a Superman movie? Do we count?
Yeah, it's counted.
It's here. It's here.
in
Okay,
there.
great. Let's get on it.
Okay, so first, because it was an odd number, there's some that were immediately second and first seed. So round 1, Superman Returns 2006 or Man of Steel 2013.
Man of Steel. I can't believe I'm saying this. Man of Steel.
Why are you not? We're
getting the spinny wheel. Oh, here we go. Man of Steel for me, baby.
What about you?
Same.
All right.
Well, then I guess it doesn't matter.
What's
It
yours?
matters.
I would.
You doing Superman Returns?
I haven't seen a lot of
I'm
Superman
doing
movies, as I've said before. Man
Superman
of Steel
Returns
soon.
for the first half.
Yeah.
The first half is better than Man of Steel altogether for me personally. So that's fine. So yeah, verify the winner. Man of Steel moves on. Move on.
Kevin says, I was now years old when I realized this was a land deal. Fuck. For some reason, we are getting XP now for our comments, and I am number 1 currently, and Kevin is number 2. Oh.
I saw something up there that we got like 100 comments, which is pretty fucking cool.
You just have to comment more, says Christopher.
Keep commenting. Keep commenting.
Why is it not moving over?
What's happening?
It's not moving
The
over.
bracket isn't.
Pink Apocalypse says, Superman 78, Superman 2 Donner Cut, Superman Returns. That's it.
There we go. Still on round 1. BVS Dawn of Justice, or Justice League 2017, which
The Justice League?
referred to as Justice League.
BVS.
Yeah.
I'm actually going with Justice League.
Whoa.
I'm going Batman vs Superman.
Batman versus Superman has the fight between Batman and Superman, which is dumb as hell and should never have happened in the way that it happened, but good fight. And then it also has one of the best Batman action sequences I've ever seen.
I will
in the
not
warehouse.
vote for that movie because it thinks that you are stupid by having the most convoluted piece of shit plot in both versions of like all of these things have to happen on top of each other, and these people all have to be dumb to very specific things in order to do this on the time that like no, the movie is absolutely ignorant, and I will not vote for it for that reason. Whereas Justice League is linear and boring, but it at least isn't fucking ignorant. So that's my vote. That bothers me. I mean, it doesn't bother me, but it's like
No.
bad competently beats cool looking stupidly.
Well, that wasn't the case when you voted for Creepshow 2 against Carrie.
It wasn't.
And I'm
Pink
still upset about
Apocalypse.
it.
Wasn't all.
You have my permission to stop thinking and start vaping.
Vape it up.
Whoop, whoop.
Superman 4, The Quest for Peace, or Superman 2, theatrical cut.
2.
I agree with that.
2.
Yeah, 2.
Two.
Although I love the idea of Superman being like, I'm gonna get rid of all the nukes. Suck a butt. I remember.
Even butts today.
Oh,
It's not
sorry. I
today.
didn't even
I'm
think
just
of it.
kidding.
It's not just today.
It's not just today.
like
Round
no,
two.
I like it.
Round
Keep it up.
2. Superman 2025 or Man of Steel.
Oh, Superman 2025.
Yeah.
I think we're all in agreement.
He just went 1, 2, 3.
You're like, you better.
I'm voting for
I would've
everybody.
been shocked if you were just like, well, Man of Steel.
Man of
You
Steel.
know what? Actually.
Superman 3 with Richard Pryor and Robot Lady, or Zack Snyder's Justice League. The 4-hour flat screen HBO Max original. I'm going to vote for Superman 3 personally.
I'm struggling.
Because this was... It was
Superman 3 is
technically...
so doofy.
It's doofy. Huh? Let me...
Go ahead.
There's the Superman against Superman fight.
Oh, you know what? I forgot.
Justice-
Yes,
yeah.
that. My favorite scene in all the Superman movies is
Throwing
Superman versus
tires and
the
like...
fucking peanuts at the mirror at the bar. Give me that. Give me that. Superman 3.
Zack Snyder's Justice League is technically better than the Justice League, but
Yeah.
it's barely a movie that goes nowhere and also thinks you're stupid. Like watching the whole ending was terrible. Watching what was his name? Victor Cyborg like go into cyberspace for 10 minutes was the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my entire
I
life.
did like that. It focuses a lot. I feel like it gave him a lot.
But it was
character.
yes.
Cyborg.
There was way more movie with him in it, and he was great. But like the whole idea of like seeing Wall Street as a bull and then like making money grow over here, I was like, this is so bad.
Yeah.
Like this is
But also, I think
bad
there's
that
a lot
thinks
of-
it's gravitas.
I think there's a lot of fun in the Justice League with watching the characters interact. I enjoyed a lot of that. Yeah. But I mean, you're not wrong. But I'm still going to go Superman 3 because I love evil Superman versus nice Superman. Even though it makes no goddamn sense.
You want to go with Justice League?
No, I don't.
No.
I'm so sorry. I've never made it through Zack Schneider's Justice League.
Call them out, Alice.
It's a lot of movie.
That was about the Creep Show too.
Oh, what about Creepshow?
Oh,
We
because he
picked
was saying
Creepshow 2.
I
love
what,
Creepshow
I
too.
just already forget what one you voted
I
for.
voted Creepshow 2 over Carrie.
Well, no, but like just now, why did I bring that up?
Oh.
I brought it up because you were like, "Oh, bad is better than the mid." I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
what about Creep Show 2 versus
Yeah,
Carrie?"
yeah. Shut up.
Um,
Never gonna get over that. I'm still like,
And you're right to. You're right
Superman
to never get over
1978 or Dawn of Justice.
Superman 1978 against most other
Yeah.
movies
Yeah.
is going to win for me.
hey, give me my vote there. Yeah, thank you.
The bar scene alone is worth it.
Yeah.
Is that the one with Richard Pryor? Yes.
Yes.
Superman 3 is Richard Pryor, which was supposed to be somebody else. Who was that supposed to be? I'm trying to remember. I
remember.
just saw about that.
This is interesting.
Yeah.
Superman 2, the Richard Donner cut versus Superman 2, the Richard Lester cut.
Richard.
So a little bit of just baby history.
Yeah.
Superman 1 and most of Superman 2 were both directed by Richard Donner. And then Superman 1 was wildly successful. And so they decided to fire Richard Donner and hire a different director to finish the movie.
A lot of it was filmed like back to back.
Yeah.
And they finished most of it, but there was creative consternation and decisions. So the Warner Brothers did fire Richard Donner and then hired Richard Lester to come in and refilm things and refashion the movie. And it wasn't until 25 years later that they found all of the old footage for the Donner cut and reassembled it. Some of it is audition footage, or not audition footage, rehearsal footage. Some of it is unfinished, but they did their best to kind of put it all together. It's not a wildly different movie. They have the same first two acts. It's just...
I'm going to say Superman 2 1980, not the Richard Donner cut, because the Richard Donner cut just reuses the original ending for Superman 1 where he turns back the world,
Yeah.
right?
It also... I was more... my imagination was lit up more with the theatrical version.
Yeah.
Like that's a time and place thing of actually seeing three other Kryptonians. And
So cool.
yeah.
And the fact that he leads them away from Metropolis to fight them at the...
Now, I do think that the end is stupid. Like them falling into
Into nothing?
throwing it. Like it creates new abilities for Superman and all
It
kinds
does
of
do
weird dumb
that.
shit.
The Kryptonians are now able to levitate people with their finger beams, right? And there's a scene where he throws the S off of his chest, and it becomes a giant piece of
Like cellophane
that
encapsulation
wraps up
thing.
somebody. Oh, it's so dumb.
It's a
But as a kid, I was like, this shit's awesome.
yeah. What about you?
I'm gonna do the same.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
forgot
like
about that part.
it's a flawed gem. All right, semifinals. Which let's I mean, I think we know where this is gonna go.
Yeah,
Superman 2025 or Superman 3.
Superman 2025.
2025.
Yeah, me too.
I have thoughts, says Pink. The Donner cut may not be worth the repeat ending just to get rid of the dumb humor. 1 and 2 just need to be merged into one movie, so the ending is only used
Well,
once.
they were conceived and shot back to back. Like it's that's not inconceivable that they just kind of reused stuff or tried to prolong it. Yeah. I
Also, he
agree with that.
bullies that guy. Remember that? He goes back for revenge.
Superman 1978 or Superman 2 1980?
I'm
78.
glitching.
78 for me.
I think 78 also. Just for like, if anything, for the I got you, who's got you, and then that whole courting. That's just pure. That's not only like the best Superman, that's film history.
Yeah.
That is just indelible.
They're
That's
very
Jaws.
They're very snug.
What's that called?
Docking. They're docking. The Richard docking cut. Superman
like that.
78.
No, it's like one thumb.
Oh, boop.
Doc.
There we go. Superman 78 for me as well. Although 80 is very close because I just love the Kryptonian fight. Superman.
I mean, maybe we don't do the next one.
The next one.
Submit scores.
Did it's not?
Oh.
Here we go.
Here we go. All right.
Whoop.
Oh,
We know where this is gonna go.
I wonder how it's gonna go. Yeah. Superman 2025 or Superman 1978.
Even if these were even in every single way possible, 78 gets the curve for just being first.
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. I believed the man could fly.
I was tempted to say 25 just for the rage bait, but
Yeah. Rage bait.
I'll do it.
Rage bait.
Rage bait.
I'll do it.
Wait,
You
all
know
right,
what?
we'll do-
James Gunn can teach Richard Donner a thing or two.
Don't-
Rest in piss.
Oh my
Rest-
God.
I don't even think
Oh,
he's
no.
dead. Is he dead?
Damn.
Is Richard Donner dead?
I-
Well, he should be. Making
Damn.
shit like this.
Damn.
Rage bait this bitch. James Gunn could teach Richard Donner how to make a movie. That's for goddamn
He could
sure.
teach him how to make pedophile jokes on Twitter.
15 years ago.
Yeah. People are still pulling that out.
Whatever.
So funny.
Yeah, this is obviously the winner. Yeah.
Obs.
Yeah. All right. So
How's it go? Bracket. Let's see it.
first place.
How do we?
It's
do we
right
do
here.
this? What's
First
happening?
place is Superman 1978, Superman 2025.
Where are you looking?
Don't say the years. Just say first place Superman.
Superman. Second place Superman.
Third place
Superman.
Uh,
Where are you seeing the listing?
I don't know. Where's the listing? It doesn't show me the
It
listing.
doesn't show me what. End the
Oh,
tournament.
end the
End the turn. Click the button.
Shut the fuck up.
Click the big orange button.
All right. First place is 1978.
Wonderful.
Second place is 2025. Third place is a tie between Superman 2 and Superman 3.
Balderdash.
Fifth place is the Donner cut.
Fifth.
Tied for fifth place also is
Man of
Steel.
Steel.
So in fifth is also B.
BVS is last technically. Everything else was tied for
Oh, and then ninth. Then it jumps to ninth.
ninth. Yeah.
Tied for ninth, baby.
How did Superman Returns get worse than everything else?
Well, it's tied.
Yeah,
were-
but yeah.
Superman Returns, Justice League. I'm sorry, Justice League
So it's basically
are tied.
packs.
Yeah.
The 80 1, 2, and 3 and the new one are like in the first pack, and then we've got Donner cut everything in Zack Snyder in one pack, and then Justice and Returns and Quest for Peace in the backpack. That's fine. I think it's fair. No surprises.
No, that's exactly how I
Yeah.
anticipated that going.
Are you excited for the DCU going forward?
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you want to see that hasn't been
I'm-
announced yet?
Oh.
Is there anything like a wish list, something you want to see? that-
Hellblazer. Give me John Constantine, but like a good real version.
Is there anything that hasn't happened before that you want to see?
I mean, I know we've already talked about it, but I'm really excited for Supergirl.
Yeah, I'm really excited for that too.
We've already had a Supergirl. We've already
I
had a
know,
Flash.
I know,
We've
it's
already had a
already
Green
you know what?
It's already
Lantern.
been done, but I'm still excited.
Lobo. He could be saying-
Lobo.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Nah.
I
I'm not
don't
excited
really give a
about
shit
that.
about him
Not,
either.
you tried
Yeah.
so hard to be
Like,
excited.
yay, Lobo! No, I don't
Really
give a shit about that.
Pink said putting
Bastard.
returns below Snyderverse. I actually didn't put it below Snyderverse. That's
It's
just
not.
how the numbers
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really
flowed.
was.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No,
Rage
returns.
bait.
Bait. Rage bait.
Rage bait.
No, it's on par with the Snyderverse.
Best Lex Luthor. Clearly the Predator. No. It's Rage Bait, right?
Rage
The
bait.
Predator?
Rage
Yeah. What's his name? Kevin Spacey.
Oh, I was thinking of like the Predator. The Predator.
Also, fantastic Lex Luthor. Wouldn't you love to
Dude,
see him
they're
like in
great.
a boardroom? 1A. 1A.
What a
I just need season 3 of Peacemaker, says Jeremy. Is that Jeremy Stucane, friend of the show?
I don't think they're gonna get a third season. I think they already said that the second season is the end.
You want Robert Monroe says, I want to see a Mister.
fan.
I have a feeling a Mr. Terrific
There
miniseries.
you
There
go.
it is.
There's
it is.
there okay.
He was
so,
great.
Like after the very successful weekend, the rumors are they're considering a Jimmy Olsen / Daily Planet TV show, Mr. Terrific TV show, and potentially fast tracking a Wonder Woman film.
With
Okay.
Gal Gadot?
No.
Or-
No.
Oh, no. Okay.
Own thing.
She gone.
Yeah, that's right. I thought so.
Something. Which is, I mean, if the script is good, then whatever. Do whatever you want. Clayface is coming. That's
Noel,
cool.
shut up. Don't
Wait.
ruin my day.
Wait, I'm so excited for Clayface.
Right?
So excited for Clayface.
Flanagan, baby.
Flanagan.
And
Flanagan. Mike Flanagan.
he wrote it, directed by the dude that did the remake of the James McAvoy movie. What is it?
Oh, yeah. Speaking of evil.
Yeah.
But
That's the director, but
yeah.
Flanagan
Anyway,
wrote it. Yeah.
Flanagan writing it
Yeah, I'm down.
has me so stoked.
I want to see.
Can I ask for a Wally West movie?
Yeah.
You can ask.
For whatever you want.
Yeah. Because we
Except
got it. We
for
did
this
get a.
guy.
We did get a. He's mine.
You cannot have him.
I mean, it's
We
a
got a Flash, but
they've already set up to like a legacy scenario with this universe. You could skip straight to Wally if you wanted
Wonderful.
to. Yeah, they've got a Barry, or they have a Jay Garrick, maybe a JSA in this universe. Let's go like 50 years ago and do a JSA. That'd
it was
be
fun
cool.
when they did that in Smallville.
Yeah.
That was all like Jeff Johns written stuff too, which is really cool. Yeah. Did we do it? Are we done?
we did it.
Yay!
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us, Alice's man. Alice's
Oh,
the man.
yeah, wait. I want to speak directly to the man. Hey, thanks for taking care of our friend Alice for the last 30 years.
Oh, that's right.
You're a good dude, without a creepy hand.
Make me cry.
Why would Why would you cry? It's good things.
This is a beautiful sentiment.
He's
You're
been
good.
watching you get changed all these years.
Well,
Like,
but
is it-
now it's ruined again.
Why do you fuck things up?
I don't know.
Anyway.
Thank you so much for hanging. Hey, Dylan, we love you. We're sad that you're leaving. us.
I
Dylan!
love you
get it.
guys.
Love you, Dylan.
Why, dude? Why?
Why are you a piece of shit?
Why are you a butt?
Again with butts.
It's the shrug, and then it pauses, and then title card comes in, and we get whatever happened to predictability.
I was thinking of the end. I was thinking of the end of Stand By Me. Dylan was murdered 3 years later in a grocery store.
That was specific, Dylan. Don't go to the grocery store. Jamie's coming for you.
Yeah, from today or just roughly 3
3
years,
years
from now.
from today,
Exactly today in 3 years, you have
Dylan
to
was
Instacart
murdered.
your
stopping a
groceries.
robbery in a
Go
grocery
puff
store.
forever.
All right. Thank you to everyone in the chat who hung out with us and chatted with us. Pink, what a wonderful email. Thank you for
That
that.
was great.
We're done. Do we know what we're doing next week?
Is
It's July 20th.
Oh, is
I
it
think that's the
Mission
23rd.
Improbable?
Did you get a chance to see 8 yet? We'll figure it out.
Maggie.
yeah.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Next week, I don't know.
Traumatized by 7.
Is next week maybe call an audible and what you call it comes out this week? I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Oh.
Maybe we'll talk about that next week.
Maybe.
Oh, she gave us a little heart.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But it's going to be fun. It's going to be great. Join us next week at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here, wherever you watch. Like, comment, subscribe. Send us emails, cultpopgo@gmail.com.
Join us for Fresh Floppies
just
Thursday mornings.
Hang out, watch.
We're inside the morgue. Well, not us. They're not there. But
Yeah,
I'm
don't
there.
join us there.
Because we've never been invited.
What?
I'm
have
fucking with
ever
you. I don't
been
care. Yeah.
Inside of a morgue?
No, but I've been
You've never
I've been,
invited us to a morgue.
Yeah. I was talking.
First of all.
I was talking about your place of business. I was not talking about the podcast. Yeah.
I just want to get in one of those tubes.
I don't.
What are they called?
Dude.
I just want to.
Cooler drawers? Do you listen to the
no.
podcast?
I've
we
only
don't,
listened to a couple of
we
them.
don't have those.
Fake
and they're also
fan.
my worst fear. Yeah.
Oh.
Dylan knows
Fake
about my fear of
fan.
those rooms.